Hey everybody, Glad-Dad here. I've got that profile that you guys have been bugging me about for the last couple weeks. Again, I do apologize for not getting it up and stuff sooner, but life happens. I've had a lot of stuff going on recently. I'm all right. Everything's good. We're just trying to get, things settled here. So I'll go ahead and I'll jump right into it. I'm not going to really, take too long with it. It's pretty standard. The deck's kind of running the same. I've had a lot of luck with this variant, though, that I've tweaked it a little bit. The extra deck is definitely a lot different than what it was, post-ban list, obviously, because we don't have the Symborg link and stuff anymore. But some of the other choices that I've decided to run in there, and then I've kind of had decent luck with this variant so far. So I'll go ahead and share it with you guys. So first, we still play your standard, triple rescue rabbit. He's the one that gets you 2 normals out of the deck. Because in this variant, I still am playing more heavy Glad variant than I am playing a very Tri-Brigade variant. And for most of you guys that know me, know the reason why I play more of a heavy Glad engine than I do a Tri engine. So next, we're playing the triple Ondal. He's your normal monster that you play. And then a lot of the one-ofs are, we play the 1 Bestiari. Still, we do play the 1 Atorix. Still, 1 Aquist, and then the 1 Darius. This guy wasn't as useful before in the Tri-Brigade variant, but since I'm playing more of a pure engine plus the Tri-Brigade engine, I decided to go ahead and I'm still going to continue to play him because he still comes up quite a bit. And then for our higher levels, we still do play the 1 and the 2. And the only reason we still play this one is because we're still playing rejection in this build, like I said, because I am still currently playing the big, Glad variant over Tri-Brigade. We still do play our triple test tigers. I still love this card. I think it's the best / only extender you really need. But with the Tri-Brigade engine, obviously, this card just excels even further because it's a free summon, it's another beast, it's another name in the graveyard. That's it for the Glad engine, so we'll get into the Tri-Brigade one. We're still standard. We're still playing the triple fractal because this card is a 1-card combo. This just gets our stuff going. I've decided to play 2 kit, not 3, because, you're playing a more heavier Glad engine, so I think 2 of this is fine because you really don't want to see it in your opening hand. The 2 Nerval, because I think that's fine. I don't think you need any more than this because, again, you're not playing a very heavy Tri-Brigade engine. And then 2 Carass. Now, a lot of you might wonder, okay, well, if you're playing 3, 2, 2, why are you playing 2 of this one? Because this is like the worst one. Well, the reason you play 2 of this, and I like 2 of it in Glads, and I've almost thought about playing it in pure Glads just because it's an extender. Because if you open up with like Darius or something, you can pitch the Darius, special this, and it just helps you get your plays going, actually. So, it's actually not a very bad card in the mixed variant. It actually comes up a lot more in the mixed variant than it does in pure variant. So that's it for the monsters, so we'll go ahead and we'll get into the spell cards. We still do play the triple Rhoda because, it's free in this deck, why not? We still do play Monster Reborns because we love Monster Reborns. So we're still going to continue to play 5 of them. 3 comebacks, 1 reborn, and 1 succession. Still one of the best reasons this deck, I think, just pops off. 2 rejections. I cut this card to 2. Again, because you're playing the Tri-Brigade variant, I don't think you need 3 of it. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. It's the same with this next card. You can cut this card, actually, if you guys want to. I've found it in the pure variant. It doesn't come up as much. So playing it as 2 right now is fine, or you can cut it for other things. And then we do play the 1 Called by the Grave. And then last but not least, and I added these in at last minute at the last locals, and I did fine with them because it actually helped. 3 Chalice. Now, I do own droplets, but I couldn't find my droplets right before tournament, so I decided to play these instead. These work wonders because it stopped me from getting scythe locked in round, I think it was 2 or 3. Also, if you open it going first, it's fine. You just set it and you have you know, you have an interaction on your opponent's turn. Also, you can actually make your Glads a little bit bigger to run over something. So Chalice is actually really, really nice. That's it for the main deck, though. We'll go ahead and hop in the extra deck. You guys are going to notice a big significant difference in the extra deck, though. Like, starting off, we do play the one Almirage. The reason we play this is because you were playing 2 Nerval and 2 Kit, so this is just a way to get your game going. Then we do play the one Link Spider. We are still playing, like I said, still playing 3 normal monsters. And then a lot of you might not agree with this decision, but I have cut Test Panther to 1 in the mixed variant because the second one just does not come up. Like, you normally will make the first one going first or searching the card you need. If your opponent stops it, he stops it. Most of the time, the Tri-Brigade engine will help you get through that part, or you use the Tri-Brigade engine first to like try to hand trap, like bait your opponent's hand traps. But I actually took out the other one for the Dragasis because making him going second is so much more beneficial than trying to make a Test Panther starting your plays going second. Because you can just make this dude attack, tag out, and then go straight into your Domitianus, Herculenos / fusion plays. You don't have to do this to search the comeback and spin it back and summon the high level. So I've noticed I'm liking 1 and 1 in the mixed variant, but if you're definitely playing pure, I would still play 2 and then 1 because you'll have the room. But I definitely cut Test Panther to 1 for now in the mixed variant. We still play the 1 Ferjit. This card, a lot of you asked in my pure variant, and I've kind of tested this after I did the deck profile of my pure variant. I like playing 1 of this in my pure variant. I think this card actually comes up relatively nicely with the whole being able to just make it with any 2, Beast, Warrior, Wing Beast, and then a special summoning 1 from the hand. So I'm actually starting to play this in my pure variant more. We do play the 1 Link 3, just Rugal, just a Link Climb. You don't have to, his effects is kind of eh. We do play the 1 Omen for boss monsters. We do play Access Code, and we do play Appaloosa because we're still making the, the 3 negate Appaloosa on the top of our board going first. Now into my favorite part of the extra deck, which is the fusions. We are still playing the double Tamer Editor in this variant because with some more Link gone, we have more room in the extra deck to play more of a heavy, like I said, I play a heavier Glad engine, so, but we do play the 2 Tamer Editors. We play the 1 Gazaris, we play the 1 Herc, and then we play the double Domitianus still, because I think this card is very bonkers. This is my favorite guy. I've kind of grown to love this guy a lot. You also could, if you do want to, play other engines in this deck, if you can get your hands on the, you guys already see these guys, so you know where this is going. You do have the room for this package in this deck. You can play this in the mixed variant. You can play it in the pure. In the pure, it's a little harder because your extra deck's a little tighter. But in this variant, you have plenty of room for the DPE. And you can also play the Anaconda because you can easily cut, you can cut the 1 Domitianus and then 1 Tamer Editor and then put in this and the Anaconda, and then you have a perfectly good, 4 cards here. You can just slap in the main deck, obviously, with cutting other things out like the Chalice if you want, or maybe cutting Nerval and Kit down to 1, Karas to 1, and then boom, there's, almost the entire engine you can throw in there. So I just haven't done a whole lot of testing with it, and I really don't want to. I don't like to rely on degenerate engines, kinda, because I don't like the Scythe Lock and everything, but I mean, they got rid of our Simorg links, so we gotta do something, right? But that is it for my little video here. I'm sorry to cut it so short and sweet, but if you guys want to know some side deck choices and stuff like that I'm going to be maining on this format or whatnot, just let me know in the comments. I've got 2 more deck profiles coming. I just finished the order on my collector rare injectors today, so as soon as those come in, I'll have my injector profile for you guys. And then I do have a Sword Soul profile coming up for you guys because I took third place at the last little event we had at locals here. I think it was last Sunday or the Sunday before that, with Sword Soul. It was my first time playing the deck. I do like the deck a lot, actually. I see why a lot of people, I've played against it plenty of times, but I do see why a lot of people like Sword Soul. The deck plays a lot like a 2011 deck with the Synchroing and the tokens, and still I'm very intrigued by it. but I will never leave my Glads in the dust. So obviously, you know, I plan on playing these guys when I go to locals this coming Sunday. So I don't know if I'm gonna play pure or mixed yet. I'm still debating on, you know, depending on probably what shows up at the locals. But you guys will see. I'll try to record my matches if I can. It's getting harder and harder to record at our locals. We're having some issues with a bunch of YouTubers and stuff all being there and everybody wanting to record at the same time. So, but you can feel free to follow me on Twitch, or you can go follow my friend Morbid Nexus on Twitch. He streams our locals top tables every Sunday, so you guys can go watch there. You might catch me on there. But I think that's it. So I will see you guys next time.